A very good morning. Welcome to this edition of our news bulletin for the hearing impaired. I'm Rukma and with me is Sonu. Well, in our top story, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hit the ground running in his tour of Qatar as he visited a medical camp for Indian migrant workers. In his first engagement, he gave a brief but inspiring speech to the gathered workers at the camp. Even as he applauded the stellar role played by them in creating an image of India in the world, he also admitted that he was aware of the problems they face in their day-to-day existence. The Prime Minister has assured Indian migrant workers in Qatar of taking up their problems and difficulties with the authorities. He praised the workers for their tireless contribution to the nation and also had a word of advice acknowledging that many workers do need counseling after finding themselves rather lonely in a foreign land. Also, that diabetes is becoming a new challenge for them. His advice again rested on tried and tested method of yoga and meditation. Prime Minister Modi met Indian workers in Qatar, giving an inspiring speech to boost their spirits. But the most inspiring moment came after he finished his speech. The PM interacted with workers, walked up to them, personally spoke with them, and then actually sat down and broke bread with them. The Prime Minister of India sharing a meal with workers was a historic and memorable moment of their lives, and they were overwhelmed by the grand gesture. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Qatar PM Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al Thani, who held a banquet in his honor in Doha yesterday night. Before reaching Qatar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Herat, in Afghanistan, on the first leg of his five-nation tour. Another chapter was added in the historic ties between India and Afghanistan with the inauguration of the Afghanistan-India Friendship Dam. PM Modi jointly inaugurated the landmark dam with Afghan President Ashraf Ghani. The ₹1,700 crore showpiece infrastructure project built by India in strategically important Herat province reflects India's strong commitment to reconstruction of its war-ravaged neighbor. The Prime Minister called it yet another giant step in Afghanistan's march towards progress and thanked President Ghani for naming the dam as Afghan-India Friendship Dam and termed the launch of the dam as a route to the revival of Afghanistan's future. And Afghanistan reciprocated by honoring the Prime Minister with the Amir Amanullah Khan Award, Afghanistan's highest civilian honor. Back home, Ram Vriksha Yadav, the chief of the violent encroachers in Jawahar Bagh in Mathura, is among those killed in the clashes. Police said yesterday as the toll mounted to 26, with more persons succumbing to injuries. Uttar Pradesh DGP Javed Ahmed said on Twitter that the body of Yadav and some others were identified by his associates and his family has been intimated for confirmation. Police have arrested 368 persons allegedly involved in the violence. Meanwhile, the UP government has raised compensation amount to the next of kin of two of the slain police officers in Mathura's clash from 20 lakhs to 50 lakh rupees. The Chief Minister also announced extraordinary pension to the families of the two martyred policemen and job to one member from each family. News from the French Open. Garbine Muguruza won her first Grand Slam title by beating defending champion Serena Williams 7-5, 6-4 at the French Open on Saturday, denying the American her record equaling 22nd major trophy. The fourth seed Muguruza, a 22-year-old from Spain, used her big ground strokes to keep number one Williams off balance and overcame signs of nerves in the form of 9 double faults to pull off the surprise. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.